I wanted to share the power of the stress test, which I learned from a very wise lady some time ago. She said it's a really good thing to stress test a person early on, whether it's a prospective dating partner, a friend, a manager, or otherwise. And in fact, I remember a company doing this to me. I was doing a sort of trial workshop for them. I wanted to do some work for them, and they have this horrible habit of deliberately interrupting you when you're mid-flow, standing up in front of a room full of people doing a workshop, of interrupting you and telling you to do something completely kind of unscripted. And they do that to stress test you, to see how you are under pressure, but I guess also to test your character. And we can think of this as helpful in many respects in life. Let's say you're in a work environment and you're feeling stressed about something and you think, gosh, I really need to speak to my manager about this. It's making me feel stressed. And it might make them feel stressed. But if they're a good manager, they will listen and they'll respond in the right way that helps you to grow and develop as they should, in a sort of corporate responsibility, really. And it's the same for all sorts of relationships. Obviously, none of us are perfect. We can all be a bit reactive in the moment, I'm sure, when we feel stressed. But someone of character will always apologise for, emotional dysregulation and come back and right that wrong. People who lack character tend to lash out. If you took that to an extreme, with, narcissists, they'd probably lash out in sort of narcissistic rage that might make you feel quite unsafe. And like the only way to continue in that sort of relationship is to tread on eggshells and to be submissive to their needs, which is obviously not remotely healthy at all. So remember, there is no confusion in truth. Speaking up will never alienate you from someone who's meant to be in your life, whether it's a friend, a partner, a manager. And if people sort of fall at that test, they simply lack the character that you may require in a healthy relationship of any sort. So remember, stress isn't always bad. It can be a great revealer of all the good stuff that we really need to have healthy relationships of every kind, really.